on gold, and Meaningful Choices on blue. Meaningful Choices should be very familiar to most of the people watching this. Very experienced team, very strong team. 2 + 2 = 5, I think, is a pickup team. Is that right, Jonathan? I think they're a new team. They're new. Yeah. They're new, but they've got some veterans, so I think it's going to be exciting to see what they are capable of. And here we go. Let's get started in the match between these two teams. Ooh, right off the bat, we got a kill on the blue queen. Brian maybe not warmed up yet. We're at Twitch. We're at Jupiter Squad on twitch.tv. Brian maybe not quite warmed up yet. It looks like both teams are pushing Econ. The snail hasn't moved at all. Blue already putting a ledge guard in place there against gold, while blue's hive is completely clear. Gold has now seemed to switch onto the snail, although I don't know how much that's going to work out considering how little military they have. That said, they've taken Brian down again. So Brian is down onto his last life. Brian, the queen of Meaningful Choices. So that's pretty interesting. We'll see. Maybe something makes it. Oh, there we go. Gold queen goes down though. And the econ for blue has been moving on, and now Brian has cleared out the hive, so there's only 2 more berries left. One of them's coming up. Hopefully that gold abs will be able to shut it down, keep gold still in this game. One slips in, and a second slips in, and that means that Meaningful Choices is going to take this first game. Whoops. Meaningful Choices is going to take the first game in this best of 3 against 2 + 2 = hive. Night map. That means we are going to be switching over to the night map. Let's see. That was a pretty strong showing. Even if Meaningful Choices queens seem to be taking a lot of risks, as a team they held together and were fairly strong. So let's see if. Brian's rusty. Brian might be a little rusty. That wouldn't surprise me. Brian arrived just in time for this tournament. Perhaps some might say that hubris is setting in on Meaningful Choices. They've now several weeks. They've been the strongest team by far at here at 5v5, and perhaps they're the edge. They're losing their edge. Oh, there we go. Brian goes down again. And in fact, gold has a much stronger econ game going at the moment. It seems like blue was attempting to take the snail, but that's been shut down actually by this gold soldier that's just sort of floating above that snail. Ooh, exciting. All right, I want to thank everyone who's tuned in, all 5 of our viewers. Shout out in the chat where you're from. I think we have at least one person from San Francisco watching. Exciting. All of the Killer Queen communities across the U.S. Try to stick together and support each other. So we're really happy to have you there. I'm sure we have maybe some Portlanders and some Chicagoans as well. This is 5v5 Fridays. This is a weekly tournament held at the NYU Game Center here in Brooklyn, New York, for the local Killer Queen scene. All right, as I've been talking, blue has caught up quite significantly in the econ game. They only need 2 more berries. We have Hot Topic, a gold Hot Topic, doing a pretty good job of shutting the econ down. But a berry gets in. One more. But it's pushed. The carrier is pushed away. Brian is now down to his last life. But Blue Waffles comes in but gets shut down immediately. Wow, so there's a huge gold swarm all over the blue base, holding Meaningful Choices to this last berry slot. So we'll see if they can keep doing it. Once again, a couple of big kills. Slowly, gold is sort of catching up, but really they've been very, very slow. They've only just now getting 2 more berries in. Okay, they're now 2 away. Gold is now 2 away from an econ victory. Another berry coming in gets shut down. There's very good ledge guarding here by Gold Hot Topic. Another one coming in, and there we go. Gold manages to take it with an econ victory. Very unexpected. Very unexpected. So congratulations to 2 + 2 = Hive. And maybe Jonathan is right. Maybe Brian is rusty. A little bit rusty. So this is pretty exciting. We're gonna see a Meaningful Choices. Yeah, brand new team here in the first round, taking a game off of Meaningful Choices, our reigning champions. And so here we are back at the day map to settle this. We're at 1-1 with Meaningful Choices tied with 2 + 2 = Hive. Certainly, the B puns are getting a little, so we may be scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I think we have at least one team that's called the Woodland Grouse, so that's not a B pun. So that is nice, yeah. All right, so right off the bat, actually, Meaningful Choice is looking very strong, a huge econ lead. Gold has no econ to speak of whatsoever. I mean, I think maybe, and they're down a queen as well. So I think maybe they have tried for the snail. It's moved a little bit, you can see that, but they just couldn't get it started. Meaningful Choices having a vice grip on the military, on the gates here, which means that there's no gold military to speak of, and their queen has gone down twice now. Ooh, a little 50-50 standoff here between Brian and the gold queen. Brian just wants to close this out, even before the last berry gets in for Meaningful Choices. And here we've got 2 berries coming up, and there we go. We have Meaningful Choices taking the game 2-1. So excellent job there from Meaningful Choices. And now let's get our next team started. Brody Oker, you here? Here? All right. Beauty and the Bees on gold, Brody Oker on blue.
Woo! Beauty and the Bees! Do another bump. Brody Oker.
Okay. Who are you? Not all of the teams play in the first round. All right, so we are going to get started on this next match between Beauty and the Bees. Wait, where are we here? All right, Beauty and the Bees and Brody Oker. Let me take these notches off. Okay, excellent. And we're going to get started here. Looks like one. So I'll need to put these in next on this screen, but let me get them started. Okay, we're jumping in now to this first game between Beauty and the Bees. Beauty and the Bees on gold and Brody Oker on blue. Right off the bat, we got a lot of econ and soldiers out, so it looks like both teams going. Looks like gold was going 3-1, 3 workers and 1 soldier, while blue opted for a 2-2. And for the most part, it's worked out for both teams. Now blue taking the slight econ lead, and this does look like it's just going to be an econ game. Blue coming up. Gold doing a much better job right now, at least, of ledge guarding as the blue team lets in one berry runner. Here we have another coming up. So you can see these very different styles. Blue has a very aggressive ledge guard going. That takes out the gold queen, in fact. They have 2 soldiers just dedicated to stopping this econ. One of them's gone down. We'll see what this next one can survive. Gold, for the longest time, had only 1 berry, one ledge guard on the blue base. And you can see, actually, that this investment by blue may be working out. Brody Oker has a slight lead on econ at the moment. Wait, which one are you changing? So hold on. So this is the one we're on. No, that's the next one. So this is the one we're on. All right, so we leave this because I'll just switch off between game only and the scoreboard.
So when you want me to put the new one in, you want to right click on scoreboard 1?
No, whichever one you were not on. We're currently on 2, and then we'll be on 1, and you do 2, and we just switch back and forth. Okay, so here we have Brody Oker only 1 berry away, and in fact they are going to put it in, and that means Brody Oker is going to go up 1 in this match against Beauty and the Bees. Really exciting game there, a heavy econ game. And let's see if both of these teams, as they move to the night map, stick with that. Night map a little stronger for Snail. Snail, oft talked about, oft studied, but rarely done. Rarely done well, one might say. All right, so let's see how this game between Brody Oker on blue and Beauty and the Bees on gold shakes out. Yeah, and it looks like Beauty and the Bees immediately looking to move the Snail, but unfortunately their queen goes down, which means there's no Snail defense. And right now they're having trouble getting their soldiers in place. Brody Oker is going pure econ. They've already got 4 berries in. Looks like Beauty and the Bees is threatening econ, but actually pushing Snail. It's unclear. They seem to be doing a little bit of both. They've now got a speed worker on who goes down from a dive by Brody Oker's queen, Hayden. And Brody Oker is only 5 berries away from taking this. Beauty and the Bees, but Hayden goes down, so we're now all tied up in queen kills. Beauty and the Bees sort of doing a little bit of everything, but unfortunately have not been able to move the Snail very much, and their econ really just isn't there. Brody Oker only 3 berries away from taking this. So it's Beauty and the Bees is going to need to pull something pretty special out pretty soon. Brody Oker now only 1 berry away, yeah. Beauty and the Bees not having much gate control, unfortunately, so they can't even so they have a bunch of military out, but we'll see if it can hold down this win. They're really going to be going for a military victory, but right now their queen is leading the charge, but she's already down a life, and that means that Brody Oker takes it 2-0 against Beauty and the Bees. All right, so now let's get our next match started. Between Heart of the Bee Gees and Heroes of the Swarm. All right, Heart of the Bee Gees on gold, Heroes of the Swarm on blue.
Heroes of the Swarm!
Okay, and I'm going to turn casting duties over to my partner here, Jonathan Zungri, while I get to play around with being the streaming technician.
Okay. All right. We're about to have an amazing game between Heart of the Bee Gees, a completely new team, and Heroes of the Swarm, which is fairly new, but some veterans on the team, and helmed by a queen in Michael Consoli. If you're just tuning in now, this is a tournament that we have every Friday for the game Killer Queen, and it's every Friday in Brooklyn, New York. And Heroes of the Swarm, pretty well-versed team. Heart of the Bee Gees, completely new team. And we're about to get started. Okay, so right away we have Gold Queen, Heart of the Bee Gees, taking some of the maidens. And the blue team, Heroes of the Swarm, is working the econ game strong. They already have in, 6 berries. No queens killed so far. Nobody going after the Snail. Okay, and now we have a ledge guard by Sound of the Bee Gees? Heart of the Bee Gees. What a beautiful heart it was. So we have the queen. Oh, we have the queen of Heart of the Bee Gees trying to ledge guard, not doing it so successfully. And Heroes of the Swarm working econ very, very well at a speedy pace. Look at this.
Yeah, that's going very quick.
Super quick. Let's see if they can one more berry and one more berry and. Heart of the Swarm takes it. One of these. Oh, and there it is. That is an econ victory. Quick and clean. Quick and clean, Charles. Okay, so Heroes of the Swarm takes the first game. This is best of 3. best of 3 round robin games, and so they are up 1.
We're actually doing Swiss tonight.
Oh, that's right, Swiss round robin, which is groupings.
I don't either. I have no idea how it works.
Okay, well, it's kind of like a round robin, except for we don't play as many games, so we don't have to be here until midnight. So there's 10 teams.
Well, they're both new.
Okay, so here we go. The game has begun. Econ, and then here we go. Here's the Swarm working that Econ hard, and Heart of the Bee Gees having a hard time stopping them. A lot of people say that Econ is the backbone of this game, the Econ game, which is taking those pink berries and bringing them up to the hive. If you can fill all the different slots with pink berries, then you win the game. Okay, so now Gold has a ledge guard up, trying to keep those Econ berry runners out, and Heart of the Bee Gees losing a soldier there. 2 queens up, and there we go. Heart of the Bee Gees takes out one of Heroes of the Swarm's queens, but they still have 2 left. That's another way that you can win Killer Queen if you've never seen this game before. You can win an Econ victory, which is them taking the berries up to the hive, filling up all those slots. You can kill the queen 3 times. That's how you win a military victory. Or, as you can see, as the gold team is doing right now, or was, you can take that snail and put it in that goal over there and win a diplomatic victory. I think that's what it's called, right? Isn't that what it's called? I thought it was called a diplomatic. You've never heard that before? It's Econ, military, and diplomatic. Yeah, it is. It is. I think that's supposed to represent the slowness of the diplomatic process. Yeah, that's what I was taught. That's what I was taught. Here's the Swarm.
And we're gonna get our next game.
Running that Econ hard. Here's the Swarm, 2-0 victory over Heart of the Bee Gees.
All right, Full Snail University on Gold, the Woodland.
And with that, Full Snail University is actually the team that Charles and I are on, so this game will have no commentary.
Abandoning the screen. If you want to, you can.
You want to cast?
Unless you want to cast.
Cast? Are you going to introduce? Yeah.
All right, I'm going to introduce Addie Robertson, the famous reporter from The Verge, as your caster.
Hi, I'm Addie, and I'm also an alternate on Full Snail University, but right now they are going to be playing on Gold without me. Alright, so right away Full Snail looks like they're doing Econ and possibly Speed Warrior or Speed Snail. We're not sure which. No, it looks like it's just another worker, which is a little bit of a strange gambit. Let's see. Meanwhile, Woodland Grouse, which congratulations for not having a B-pun name. Not really clear where they're going for yet. They've got a ledge guard up, which is doing a pretty good job of holding things down, but they aren't really working on their own Econ. They're also not doing an amazing job of holding the gates. The real thing you should know about Full Snail is that Charles makes game plans for everything constantly, but right now that actually seems to be working out quite well for them. Interestingly, nobody has actually killed a queen yet. We've got some fairly cautious queens here. They haven't really gone up to ledge guard. Looks like Full Snail just took out the Woodland Grouse, but overall they're really sort of staying out of the action. Unfortunately, that is not going so well for Woodland Grouse now, but it looks like they're actually going to take an economic victory at Full Snail University. So that's the first round there. So that is 1 for Full Snail, 0 for the Woodland Grouse, and now we're going to hopefully switch over to the night map. So as far as I know, Woodland Grouse is a pretty new team, and honestly, new teams tend to do better on the night map. Partly because the strategies that you think you know actually turn out to work really poorly. Econ is a little bit harder. The snail looks easy, but actually look like Woodland Grouse has managed to do. The Red Queen is doing a pretty good job of keeping that down. Playing a dangerous game right there, but managing to hold things down pretty solidly. Once again, Blue, they're still figuring things out. They're only down 1 queen, but it's looking like we're going to have a snail victory, possibly, for Full Snail University. It's generally just hard to see how the Woodland Grouse is going to recover. But they're doing a decent job of trying to shut down this snail game. They're actually working on it pretty well. Not enough to prevent a 2-0, but pretty good. All right, now back to Charles.
All right, so yeah, let's get caught up on this. Oh, and I think we didn't put this one in.
All right. I don't actually know how to use your score.
That's okay. Yeah.
Is there a place where I could get water thrown?
There's a machine all the way down that hall and to your right. Excuse me, Ducky. I gotta get in here. Okay, so let's get our next teams started. They are 2 + 2 = Hive. And sorry for the totally unprofessional here, but this is what happens when you play and cast at the same time, unfortunately.
All right, 2 + 2 = Hive on gold, plan B on blue. What's that? Because both of them won. We both won our last game. So if you lose, the next time you'll play someone else who lost their first match. Is the weight going to be about the same, or is it going to be like sometimes you jump up? You won't jump up. It's designed to sort of like slowly ease you towards people who are about at your skill level. Probably, yeah. All right.
So these two teams, I don't know much about these two teams. Both of them relatively new, as far as I can tell. Plan B has Julian, who's sometimes a member of Meaningful Choices, sometimes a free agent. We'll see. All right, so let's see how this game goes. All right, Gold takes the first game, and let's see. We're going to the night map. All right, team's still getting used to our formats, but I'm going to turn this over to Jonathan.
All right, so you just saw a pretty decent new team in 2 + 2 = Hive. Take out Plan B. And now on the night map, things are a little bit different. Things play a little bit differently than on the day map. We've got the gold team running berries pretty effectively. They already got 4 in. And we have the queen standing off in that kind of middle area. And gold is also kind of trying to run the snail a little bit too. Might just be a distraction, trying to get those berries in econ. They've already got more than halfway there. Doesn't seem like the blue team, plan B, has any plan. They don't seem like they don't have a plan A. They seem like they don't have a plan B. And now we have the gold queen kind of keeping it safe in her own hive, getting a kill on a soldier right there, and then and the blue team is down to their last queen as well, so it's not looking super great for them right now. Gold, and gold team wins. That was 2 + 2 equals hive, going 2-0 against the blue team. Plan B. We got the next one going. Oh, that's us, huh?
Okay, we've got Beauty and the Bees on gold now, and Heart of the Bee Gees on blue.
Heart of the Bee Gees on blue, Beauty and the Bees on gold.
All right, so now we have Heart of the Bee Gees. Heart of the Bee Gees on blue, and Beauty and the Bees on gold. Like we were saying before, Heart of the Bee Gees is a pretty new team, and Beauty and the Bees on gold, which are a very established team, probably ranked number 3 in the city, in New York City right now. Or at least number 3 of the teams that come out for 5v5. 5v5 is actually probably the place where most Killer Queen teams come to play. And now, here we go. We've got the game going now. Blue going fast for those warriors. Well, gold has a warrior as well. Oh, really fast. A quick kill on blue's queen. And but gold running berries very well too. Blue has a ledge guard. As I was saying, 5v5 probably the place where most Killer Queen gets played. But there's also another cabinet at Chinatown Arcade, and there's one at Kickstarter headquarters where the big tournament next week is going to be, where all the best NYC teams are going to be, as well as, from what we hear, a team from Chicago of All-Stars. So it'll decide who the best in New York City is, and perhaps the world. Perhaps. So, okay, gold team. We have running econ very effectively. Also has killed the queen 1 time already. Looks like, oh wow, 2 quick kills right in succession. The blue queen killed the gold queen, but then the gold soldier killed the blue queen. So 2 lives left, 2 eggs left for gold, and 1 life left for blue. But it looks like with 1 berry left on econ up at the top, it looks like Beauty and the Bees is going to take this, the gold team.
Keep this with the code.
And here he is in getting the econ victory. Gold wins. Beauty and the Bees, very established team, taking the win. But now, night map for the second match. Beauty and the Bees up 1-0. Heart of the Bee Gees still staying alive. Oh, I made a great pun, he didn't even hear it. Ugh. And here we are, start of the second game between Heart of the Bee Gees and Beauty and the Bees. A lot of bee puns in the NYC Killer Queen scene. Beauty and the Bees on gold and Heart of the Bee Gees on blue. Blue Queen staying safe, but getting bullied a little bit by by the gold warrior. Queen's facing off at the top part of the map, trying to get kills. Oh, gold queen just a little stronger. Beauty and the Bees, good team, really good team. Running snail, keeping it very safe up top, controlling the middle. Oh.
They need to take better positions. They were all over the place. They were scattered.
And now blue seems...
Why are there soldiers all over the place? They need to get around the snail if they're going to protect it.
All right, gold team running snail again, trying
Crown scrape. There you go.
crown scraping, and also working the military snail game here. Although it was not fast enough, it actually turned out pretty bad for them. The blue team killed the worker on the snail as well as.
Last life.
Yeah, oh yeah, one life left for blue. Blue's got to keep it safe. Heart of the BG's kind of trying to stay alive here. Staying alive. Heart of the BG's staying alive. See, you got it this time. Okay. All right. Gold Queen. Gold Queen. Beauty and the Beast. Pretty great. That's Diego Garcia, the Gold Queen. The captain of the Beauty and the Bees. Gold Queen. Crown scraping. Gold trying to work that snail in, really trying to push that snail in. I think they want a game victory, but they also want a moral victory here. They want to win in the way they want to win. Just swarming, Gold just swarming, pushing that snail in like it's rugby. All right, almost got a family portrait. Family portrait is when you win the game and all of your team members are in the same area, and that little kind of hexagon comes around you and it makes a little portrait. That's called a family portrait. It kind of is a decisive win, indicates a decisive win.
Showing by a new team.
Brody Oker on gold, Heroes of the Swarm on blue. Brody Oker on gold, Heroes of the Swarm on blue.
Okay, now we got two pretty established teams here. Brody Oker, the team that won the last big tournament in Chinatown. And they're going up against Heroes of the Swarm, who we've now seen play once already. Two winning teams going up against each other. Heroes of the Swarm, a little less experienced than Brody Oker, but who knows? Maybe we could have an upset. Brody Oker, the definite favorite here. Brody Oker usually goes by the name Beady Oker, but they have one of their team members missing, and when they do that, they usually take a new name. And now here we are, ready to go. Ooh, wow, Brody Oker falling down in sync. Getting some berries, taking two berries up top. They have the berry lead. No kills yet. Also controlling the maidens very well, as they usually do. Brody Oker, known for controlling maidens. But as I just say that, the blue queen takes him back. Michael Consoli from Heroes of the Swarm. That's not only a bee pun, but that's also like a video game in joke. It's a video game in joke and a bee pun. Yes, yeah. Keeping it nerdy here at 5v5. And the queens from either team kind of in a dance, taking maidens from each other and not really fighting each other, just kind of in a little do-si-do. Gold, Brody Oker with a strong lead on Econ here. It's not a very physical game. They are not really going after each other. They're really just trying to establish Econ. Brody Oker is trying to establish Econ. It might be that Heroes of the Swarm is just having a hard time winning these.
Shout out to NYU 2016 Dad in the chat.
Nice pun, NYU Dad. Oh, okay. So that if that soldier gets in, oh! I don't know what that was. I think that was a.
Stood on his head so the soldier couldn't.
Have you seen that move before?
Oh yeah.
I have not. That was impressive.
The wall really well.
An amazing move by Brody Oker. I've never seen that before. Basically, one of the workers pinned the soldier down in the corner of the hive, so he couldn't move and couldn't defend that last berry going in. Now we've got the second game between Brody Oker and Heroes of the Swarm. Brody Oker taking out Heroes of the Swarm pretty handily there. Okay, Brody Oker. With 2 berries in the hive, but currently, well, now has 4 in, but Heroes of the Swarm had a berry lead for a second there. Yeah, this is just a very econ game right now, because everybody's just trying to ledge guard. Everybody's trying to, well, Brody Oker's ledge guarding. Heroes of the Swarm is not ledge guarding. There is a constant stream of berries going in the hive.
No pushback at all. How do we do this? No pushback? No, you're fine. They can hear me. You know how to do this?
I'm loud enough.
I'm loud enough. All right. I should get one of those snowball.
The NYU Game Center only has 1 casting headset, so we're trying to share it.
All right.
And as easy as that, an economic victory by, yeah, pretty gross. Is that a new animation?
Oh, yeah, no, it comes out as your bear now.
Okay.
Bear, beat, whatever.
All right.
Full Snail University on gold, meaningful choices on blue.
Nice.
Okay. You're going up.
All right, so we're all going up, and I'll be back after this game. Hello. All right, let's see if we can get our next games going. All right, so our next game is, again, between 2 plus 2 equals Hive. God dang it. Still don't understand how XSplit is so bad. Okay. And then Heroes of the Swarm. Oh. Okay. All right, 2 plus 2 equals Hive on gold.
Heroes of the Swarm on blue.
All right, we're going to get our next game started. Jonathan, you want to take the mic? Sure.
All right. So, Heroes of the Swarm on blue, and 2 plus 2 equals Hive. Do we have the standings for wins and losses right now? Do we have that?
Now it's Brody Oker, tied with Meaningful Choices. 2 plus 2 equals Hive at
1-1. And Heroes of the Swarm and 1-1. Yeah, got it. Okay, so 2 teams that are 1-1 right now in the tournament, in the round robin. And all right, so blue team, Heroes of the Swarm running berries pretty effectively. This is going to be a good match. These are 2 pretty evenly matched teams, but gold ledge guarding very well. 2 plus 2 equals Hive. This is a brand new team this week, but is made up of veterans. Some people who have been to 5v5 or coming to 5v5 for a while now, but haven't played with each other. Haven't been a team yet. So, okay, blue has a nice econ lead of 2 berries, and but is down a queen, unfortunately. It looks like the gold queen is keeping it safe. Heads crown scraping, and then kind of attacking some soldiers when she gets the chance. Ooh, it was almost an amazing pincer move that just happened, where the blue soldier hit the gold queen into the blue queen for a kill. They missed it initially, but then they followed up on it and got the kill. So now we have 2 lives. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we got a snail on the left hand side. Gold team trying to work it in, work their way. Hard to see what that guy's hard to see what that guy's head. And the gold team trying to move the snail in. Waiting for a worker, pushing it in. Well done. Well done. 2 plus 2 equals Hive, gets the win over Heroes of the Swarm. Good game.
Time map.
And here we are, ready for the second match, second round. And we have blue and gold queens coming out to face each other but not engaging. Nobody working the queen. Gold trying to work some econ, up 3 berries. Gold trying to take a hold of the map, controlling the center of the map. And it looks like we've got a ledge guard from the blue team. Here's the Swarm trying not to lose by econ, but he didn't stand a chance to the gold soldier. So they got 5 berries in. 4 berries for blue right now. And blue still trying to work that snail in, but Gold has a nice soldier right above the snail that's not letting any of that happen. Has at least 3 or 4 kills now on soldiers trying to take the snail. And on the left side. Really nice kill on the Gold Queen. Just an absolute melee in the middle of the map. But it looks like Gold has a pretty nice lead. They need one more berry left, and it looks like he's about to get it in. Gold gets the berry in for an economic victory. 2 + 2 = Hive. Takes the match. 2 + 2 = Hive. Beating Heroes of the Swarm 2-0. Good match.
All right, Beauty and the Bees on gold, Full Snail University on blue.
Yep. And here we are. All right, up again. Who wants to cast?
Again. Let's get someone else on the mic. Who wants to take the mic? Hayden. We're gonna have Hayden, queen of the queen for Mediocre and Brodiocre tonight.
Who's watching?
I don't know, a bunch of folks. You don't have to do anything, just talk.
Hey guys.
Say what you think.
I hope a lot of people are watching. Let's see. Next up is Beauty and the Bees on gold and Full Snail University on blue. Full Snail University is being coached tonight by Charles. So it's kind of cool. It's like it's a 6-person team where one person's coaching. And I don't know. There's some people disagree over whether that should be allowed or not. I think it definitely should be allowed. I definitely think it should be allowed, but I'd like to hear what you guys think in the chat. So let us know what you think in the chat. Whether a coach should be allowed behind the team in a Killer Queen match in a tournament. Here we go. Both teams are going for full 4-worker econ pushes. No, scratch that. Gold is going for 1 soldier, which is going up to ledge guard. Blue is still on 4-worker. But they're going to have to do something to deal with that ledge guard. But they don't have any gates, which is going to make it really hard for them to get it. Okay, there we go. They got the gates. Blue soldier's coming out. And he goes straight up to ledge guard gold. Still, they need someone to deal with those 2 gold soldiers that are ledge guarding blue's base. Gold is way ahead here. 3. They have 6 berries to 3. 7 to 3 now. Both teams have 2 soldier, 2 worker. Very standard compositions for both sides, but yeah, gold is just way too far ahead on econ right now. Snail hasn't moved. Blue just lost a queen life. I think gold's gonna take this one. So that's gold is Beauty and the Bees. So unless some major fortunes change here, we're gonna see Beauty and the Bees take game 1. And there it is, last berry in. All right, round 2 here is going to be on the new night map. If you haven't seen the new night map yet, it has some small but very major changes, and it makes the map way better. And pretty much everybody I've talked to agrees that the map is much better now. The changes are there's an opening on the big center platform that workers and soldiers and queens can pass through, but the snail can still ride on it. So it really opens up the center of the map, allows there to be more routes for soldiers and queens to fly around, and it's really a great change. We start off, blue's going up to 2 soldier right away, gold's on 1 soldier. No, they're on 2. Both teams are on 2 soldier. Both teams with 2 berries. Blue is now about to go up to 4 berries, while gold only has 3. But Gold just did a really nice clear on killing 2 blue soldiers in their base. But blue's still up by that 1 soldier. Sorry, up by that 1 berry, but gold has that ledge guard, which is it's really slowing down blue's econ push, and now gold has tied it on berries, 5-5, and gold just put 2 more in, 7-5 now. Gold is pulling ahead, especially with the blue queen going down there a little earlier, and that's not going to help them come back here. Snail has not moved. Looks like we're adopting Chicago style play of ignoring the snail tonight. Blue still only on out 5 berries, doing a half-hearted snail attempt there, gets wiped out instantly. Gold only needs 3 berries left. Blue still hasn't put another berry in since the early game. Yeah, gold's ledge guards are just too strong right now. All right, nice defense there by blue. But that's only going to slow down the inevitable here, I think. Blue's going for snail again, but too little too late. Gold takes it 2-0. Charles is coming back.
All right, so who's next? We're gonna set it for. Damn it. Plan B on gold, the woodland grouse on blue. It's over here.
I asked people in the chat to just type whether they think it should be allowed to have a coach standing behind the team, because there's mixed feelings about it among people I've talked to.
No one's said anything yet.
What if they could even hear you?
What is the preview?
Having a coach stand behind the team.
We're going with CS:GO rules.
Yeah, I think that's good. I like that. It's cool. It's like a 6-person team.
Okay, so here we are in this next game between between Plan B on gold and the woodland grouse on blue. A lot of action here, some crazy bobbing and weaving between the 2 queens. But right now we have gold moving econ, while blue pushes the snail. And in fact, there's not really much gold military out to challenge this snail. And so it really is going to come down to a race, and I think it's a race that blue is going to win. Yeah, there we go. And it looks like, gold though bringing the snail back now. So now it's the shoe is on the other foot. There's very little blue military around to stop this. But there we go. Woodland grouse back on it, gets shut down. The queen keeps moving though. Can a soldier get down there? No. All right. The woodland grouse takes that first game against Plan B. All right. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. So, all right, we're going to go into this to the second game here between Plan B on gold and the woodland grouse on blue. right, so looks like we're looking at Econ. They are playing on the day map. They have forgotten that we're switching to the night map. It's a little hard to stop them before they make that mistake.
It's just a way bigger market, and there's just like there's more like investment dollars going into abstract.
Okay, so gold is down to their last queen. Ooh, but there we go. Takes out another queen and a soldier, but she needs to get out of there. Oh, just avoids it. This gold queen has a lot of guts. Takes a lot of risks. Unfortunately, it's unclear what exactly gold is moving towards. They seem to have decided that they're going to go for snail, but that's being shut down pretty well. What it has done actually is it has convinced blue to pull the gas off of Econ, meaning that they're now pushing snail, trying to bring it back. Honestly, I think at this point it might be smart for gold to move and do some econ of their own. They could tie it up pretty quickly. Oh, but the gold queen gets cornered, and that means that the woodland grouse takes it 2-0. Excellent game there from those two teams. Really, really impressive. All right, let's move on to our next game between Brody-Ocher and Meaningful Choices.
All right, Brody-Ocher on gold, Meaningful Choices on blue.
Okay, so yeah, here we go. We have our the two teams that are in tied for first place at the moment in this tournament, and they are both extremely strong. Maybe the first, and you want to switch sides between?
Adds is sticking.
All right. Both of these teams, sort of first and second, best teams in the city right now. So this is going to be exciting, no matter what. All right, both teams thinking very hard. This is our prime rivalry here in NYC. These two teams, often trading back and forth. At first, BD-Ocher, now calling themselves Brody-Ocher, far and away ahead. Hayden goes down early. Brody-Ocher's queen goes down early to Brian, the blue side, Meaningful Choices queen. And Meaningful Choices looks like it is moving econ. Meaningful Choices right now in this rivalry has been on top for a little while, about a month now. But before that...
When was the Chinatown tournament? Chinatown tournament was in May, so it's been like about a month and a half, I suppose.
Yeah, but Meaningful Choices didn't win the Chinatown tournament.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So formerly BD-Ocher was the best team in New York. They would consistently beat Meaningful Choices whenever they went up head to head. But now the shoe has on the other foot. But as I say that, Meaningful Choices econ moving very, very quickly. We have no guard whatsoever no ledge guard whatsoever from Brody-Ocher. But Brian is down to his last life, so he cannot defend as much as he'd like to. But it may not matter. There's only one berry left for Meaningful Choices. And if they can just slip one in, Gold has managed to throw them up. Oh, two get in, and that means that Meaningful Choices takes the first game in this best of three. Very impressive moves there from both teams, but Meaningful Choices with that unending.
Switch! Hey guys, teams, switch.
Both teams are switching sides now. We had a complaint that the blue side was sticking a little bit, so we're gonna switch them at the request of Brody-Ocher. We're gonna switch them up. So I'm gonna be calling out blue and gold now. Just remember that the colors you're seeing in front of you are not correct.
Yeah.
Right now.
Brody-Ocher's currently on blue.
Brody-Ocher's on blue.
Choices is on gold.
Yeah. So, all right. Here we go. Both teams have tagged in. And here we have Brody Ochre on blue and Meaningful Choices on gold. Meaningful Choices looking to take this best of 3 probably right now. Right off the bat, we see both queens immediately starting to threaten each other. And it looks like gold, Meaningful Choices, is trying to push Snail. However, their queen goes down, and there's a very, very heavy guard there on that Snail. There's no ledge guard right now from Meaningful Choices trying to block Blue's econ. And they've already gotten 5 berries in, so this is a pretty good stretch. Yeah, pretty good lead. It's going to be tough for Gold. Gold needs to get something working very soon. Oh, there we go. Gold is starting to move the Snail and manages to take out Blue's queen. Blue is actually having a hard time clearing out her hive, which means that they do not have the kind of berry lead you might expect against a team that was going Snail. Here we go, another berry coming in.
I'd like to add that there were some amazing moves by Brody Ochre a second ago. Head bouncing, jumping on the head of the soldier to get through.
Yeah.
Although they're not having as much luck now.
Not as much luck now, yeah. Brody Ochre, both of these teams, it should be said, very, very good technically.
Yeah. The worker bullying the soldier. That was great. Great play by
excellent
Brody
moves. There's some excellent berry runners on Brody Ochre. In fact, they're one of the reasons they were so dominant at first is that they really do have assigned roles. They have people who always play soldier and people who always play worker.
Sneaky Snail coming on the left here from Meaningful Choices.
The Snail is moving, but Brody Ochre has seen it, and I think they feel like they just need to slow the Snail down a little bit in order to get their econ moving. Oh, but Hayden goes down again, and now Blue Queen is on her last life, and she was in many ways the last line of defense against this Snail. Gold Queen is going to guard the Snail very, very heavily, using her combat advantage. Okay, Blue is moving the Snail back now, but there's a lot of Blue military out. So far, only 3 berries left for Blue to take it.
Just an absolute bar fight by the Snail right now.
Yeah, lots of brawling, lots of scrapping between these two teams.
There we go.
Oh, Brody Ochre gets 2 more berries in. They only need one more berry to take it. And the Snail is not moving. In fact, there's a blue guard just sitting on it. The Snail itself has fallen through the platform and looks completely dejected. This Snail is just so depressed. Oh, and a blue berry carrier gets in, and that means that Brody Ochre has tied it up. Switch. Against Meaningful Choices. So I'm really confused now. Yeah, Brody Ochre here on gold, tying it up. So here we are on the day map, and I'm going to turn this over to Jonathan Zungri while I get our next team ready in the bracket.
All right, here we go. The deciding match between the 2 best teams in New York City, Brody Ochre and Meaningful Choices. Meaningful Choices took the first game, and Brody Ochre took the second. So this is for this might be for the round robin win right here, perhaps.
Yeah,
this might be for first place right here. I mean, in total. And here we go. The match has begun. We've got 2 berry runners on blue for Meaningful Choices, and 2 berry runners for gold on Brody Ochre. Got some ledge guarding going on both sides, but here comes Hayden to clear it out.
Meaningful Choices on blue right now, and Brody Ochre on gold.
Yes, Meaningful Choices on blue, Brody Ochre on gold right now. It's confusing with the switch. And here we go. Meaningful Choices running berries into their hive, unaccosted. And also,
kick in from gold. Look at that.
A kick in from gold.
Amazing.
I still don't know how they do that. And but having a hard time getting any more berries in, and Meaningful Choices running berries in almost unaffected. But now Brody Ochre changes their tactics. Get some guards up there, get some soldiers up there, trying to run in some on their side. And this is an all econ match again. Charles.
Meaningful Choices has the lead at the moment.
Has the lead by 2 berries, or 3 actually, 3 berries. A pretty big lead, but Meaningful Choices on their last life.
Gold Military goes down.
Meaningful Choices, Brian on his last life, trying to play it
Gold
safe.
should just challenge the queen.
I agree. I completely agree. And Hayden up in the blue hive trying to keep it up. So we got a really close econ win coming for MC, Meaningful Choices, and we also got a really close military victory coming from Brody Ochre, who can enforce their will.
Oh, one more game.
So one more berry. Someone just screamed Meaningful Choices really loud and strangely. Brian doing a really good job from Meaningful Choices at guarding the hive. And there we go, there we have it. Meaningful Choices wins with economic victory. The place is going wild. A really great game, Terrific. Evenly matched teams, fantastic.
All right. Next up.
No idea.
All right, Full Snail University on gold and Plan B on blue.
All right, let's see who we can get this to. All right, so I'm gonna hand this over to Addie.
Okay. All right, so we have Full Snail University on gold now, and we've got Plan B, relatively new team with some longtime Killer Queen playing members, on blue. We may or may not be switching sides again. I don't know. We'll see. Right, Full Snail University is going through its customary, incredibly long planning period. And also striking bodybuilder poses. All right, but now we're getting started. So it looks like Meaningful Choice, or why am I calling them that? Full Snail University is possibly trying for a speed snail strategy, which is what it looks like. It looks like blue is pushing reasonably hard econ, but they're also doing a pretty good gate control up until now. Queens are both still pretty conservative, but Full Snail has managed to get a ledge guard out, which is very useful, and they've managed to take down one of the queens. That blue queen is in danger right now. I can't make any Plan B, Plan A jokes anymore because Jonathan already made them. But Plan B does have pretty good gate control at the moment. It looks like Full Snail is still just pushing that snail strategy, I guess fittingly, and because they have absolutely no berries in, and they don't seem to really have a plan to put any in the near future. Oh, now we're having a queen dogfight over here, which it looks like neither of them really want to fight, especially because all Full Snail has to do at this point is get that snail actually in. Fortunately, it's going to be hard to do unless they can run blue out of this completely. Blue has a lot more military advantage at this point. They control all the gates. They just managed to take down Full Snail's queen. And Full Snail's queen is in an incredibly dangerous place right now. It looks like she's managed to pull it off a little bit, trying to get some gate control again. But she's under a lot of people. She's very vulnerable at this point. And she's also going to get drawn down here to try to attack the snail, which is where a lot of military victories happen. And meanwhile, blue has an okay econ game, but Full Snail's actually done a pretty good job of shutting that down. Plan B looks like they have trying to go back to it a little bit, but it seems like they've really decided to go for this fight for the snail. at this point, Full Snail has managed to actually get gate control. Let's see if they take advantage of it. They've got a really strong military right now, but yeah, it's really a little bit strange that Plan B doesn't actually seem to be doing a ton of work on Econ, although they definitely are sending people there. But they also haven't really built up that much of a military. And looks like Full Snail might actually be going for a family portrait here, except that their queen is totally not in the picture there. They were so close. All right, so that first round went to Full Snail. And now we've got the night map, and it looks like the teams are not switching, so the colors all make sense still. Okay, I've got Plan B ready. Full Snail still planning. A lot of gesticulation going over here, and now we're ready. It looks like, once again, Full Snail is trying for that snail victory, or at least trying to pull it far enough over that it can hassle the queen into doing something stupid. But they haven't managed to actually really get control of it, and now looks like Plan B is doing a pretty good job of pulling it back, and has also managed to get enough gate control, pull out at least 2 warriors. Meanwhile, looks like Full Snail is starting a slightly belated Econ game. They've got a speed worker who seems sort of confused, like they were supposed to be on the snail, but then they didn't know how they were going to do that. But they're both tied up on berries, and right now the entire game is the snail, which ironically Full Snail University is losing right now. Plan B very close, and Full Snail's queen getting pulled into this a lot, which is exactly where you don't want to be. Although there's also not a whole lot of pressure on either of them right now, because they've managed to get away from this completely unscathed, although that might be changing in a second. Yeah, so the only advantage that Full Snail has at this point is that they've managed to come up on the queen, and it's possible that that's just where they're going to go. Looks like, I'm not sure what that one worker is doing there, but it looks like they're trying to pull up a heavy military, and if you've got a queen on their last life that's under a lot of pressure, then it's totally possible to just swarm her. But it's possible there'll be another snail victory. At this point, not everybody's really weirdly spread out around the map. Looks like Plan B is trying to go for some Econ, and neither side has any ledge guard, but that doesn't matter, because we've got a 2-0 victory for Full Snail University. And now I'm going to hand it back over to Charles.
All right, a little bit of snail there from Full Snail University.
Good to get a win. Get salty. Get salty.
What is our next?
Everyone else in their team, their final up. You were once teammates.
Okay, we've got Woodland Grouse on gold and Heart of the Bee Gees on blue.
Oh my God, my hands are not. After tapping that fast, they're not good for typing. Jonathan, you want to?
Yeah, sure. We got the Woodland Grouse. We got the Woodland Grouse on gold. Who we got on blue, Charles?
We have Heart of the Swarm.
Heart of the Swarm.
Heart of the Bee Gees.
Heart of the Bee Gees. What do we have? Heart of the Swarm and Heart of the Bee Gees?
Heroes of the Swarm.
Heroes of the Swarm, Heart of the Bee Gees. Bee Gees?
Oh, I said Heart of the Swarm at the same time, and so you guys heard Heart of the Bee Gees.
Oh, really? Oh. actually want to be called just the Bee Gees, not Heart of the Bee Gees. we heard that wrong. So they're actually just called the Bee Gees, and right now they're in the lead. They have got a nice econ lead. They also got a nice military lead. 2 eggs to 1. Actually, now it's even. And what do we have here? What else do we have? We got a speed worker trying to zig in a berry. Let's see if he can do it. Going so fast. Speed worker, blue, speed worker, my God. And we got some good ledge guarding going on for both teams. Woodland Grouse, a completely new team this week. That I think is a family? Is that a family?
3 of them are family.
3 of them are family members, and they have
and a son.
And they have a little kid, and he's pretty great at Killer Queen actually.
Good,
so,
yeah. We were
so
talking the strategy with them before that.
yeah, sure, great. Blue Warrior not able to kick the berry out, but Blue Warrior actually kicked the berry onto the worker, and yeah, Blue just got a kill. And Blue needs one more. Okay, Blue needs one more berry. That is the Bee Gees needing one more berry to win. Woodland Grouse doing a sneaky snail on the side. But it didn't work. Okay. Okay. Two attempts at a sneaky snail did not work. We've got a worker with a berry in tow. 2 workers with a berry. One of them speed and So we had the speed worker trying to get the berry in, bounced him on the head of the Orange Queen, going to the quarter, the Queen getting the kill, but then the blue team coming down, the Blue Queen getting the kill on the Gold Queen for the win.
Night map.
This is an exciting game. All right, so the Bee Gees with 1 win. Good Queen, what a great game. Great game, guys. Am I right? Okay, here we go. Second round on the night map. A lot of workers. What are they going to try to do here? Strange. I don't know what Gold is trying to do here. It looks like they wanted to go snail, but Blue team got it, and so they kind of didn't know what to do. We're just kind of running around for a little bit there. But then again, Blue team controlling the snail. But now, here comes the Gold team. Woodland Grouse with with a soldier, with a queen. There's a lot of fighting going on in the center. Nobody running berries. It is a melee. This is a brawl. This is a military snail brawl. It seems like the Bee Gees are getting the best of it. But it is back and forth. Nobody running berries, only really running the snail, and then trying to get kills on the queen. But no queens have died yet either. So lots of soldiers in the middle of the screen. Oh, we got a big. What's that? We have an unclaimed gate. That's true. Blue sacrificing themselves. Blue trying to get a soldier in the game, but getting killed by Gold. The Gold Queen doing a good job of killing those workers once they get on the snail. And it seems like... And just like that, Gold, Woodland Grouse with a kill of the Queen to take a victory. So now, a win apiece. Let's see who the better team is. And this one is the decider. Woodland Grouse, a completely new team. First time at 5v5 Fridays here in Brooklyn. Bee Gees, pretty new team actually themselves. I haven't seen a lot of these guys play here before. So 2 brand new teams try to establish dominance here at 5v5 Fridays in Brooklyn. Okay, Woodland Grouse with a big econ lead. 3 berries in to 1 from the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees trying to claim that center of the map and control the gates, and they've got a ledge guard, but man, Woodland Grouse getting those berries in, juking around the guards like Barry Sanders. And Barry on the edge. The worker tried to grab it out of the air. Let's see if he can get it in. And Woodland Grouse, though, Queen is being a little bit precarious. getting herself into a lot of dangerous situations. So they're down to 1. They have the Econ lead. No, Econ is tied up. One more queen on the side. Oh, being pursued by blue. Oh, and there it is. There it is. The blue queen takes out the gold queen. Woodland grouse gets shot out of the air by the Bee Gees. Just imagine the Bee Gees with a shotgun shooting a woodland grouse out of the air. That's exactly what happened.
All right, Brody Ochre on gold. 2 + 2 equals Hive on blue.
So
Brody Ochre on gold.
Got Brody Ochre currently in second place in the round robin against 2 + 2 equals Hive. A B and math pun.
Incorrect math.
Yes, a pun on incorrect math and also on B's. I'm not going to say it too loud, but Brody Ochre, the strong favorite in this match. Brody Ochre,
They're fighting because they both lost only one.
That's true. So they're being matched up against each other in this round robin style because they both lost a game. But Brody Ochre, as we said before, the champions in New York City, the New York City Killer Queen champions, as recent as May.
Yeah.
Can you bring up the chat really quick? I just want to see if anyone can hear me.
Don't pay attention. Just talk about it.
Okay. Some good ledge guarding by Brody Ochre. Very aggressive ledge guarding by Brody Ochre. They really bully the workers. And because of that, and because blue only has 1 ledge guard, Brody Ochre seems to be able to run their berries in a little more effectively. Although now, look at this. Blue really going after Brody Ochre's workers, trying to get them. But man, some amazing juking skills by Brody Ochre's workers. It's really something they do well. They can just flow in and out. And look at that, two berries in, and the ledge guard perishes. So Brody Ochre currently with a commanding lead on berries, and also a lead on military. Some good Super Mario head bouncing there from 2 + 2 equals Hive, and some more good head bouncing to get in the Hive. Again, nobody even touching the snail, repulsed by the snail. It's looking like Brody Ochre only needs 1 more berry, and here he is. Here he is, the shirtless. But before they could do that, a military victory from Brody Ochre on the side. So Brody Ochre goes up 1 game. Sure. Gonna hand it back to Charles.
All right, so we're going to go to the night map here on this match between Brody Ochre and 2 + 2 equals Hive. Brody Ochre very, very strong that last match. Clearly extremely talented as a team, and we'll see what 2 + 2 can do to get back into this game. Right now, both teams are tied up on Econ. With a slight lead going to Brody Ochre just because they have 1 queen kill. And there we go. But in fact, Hayden goes down. So now queen kills all tied up. And berries actually with a lead for 2 + 2. Even with these two ledge guards standing guard, they've managed to take the Econ lead. Ooh, there we go. Brody Ochre's own ledge guard. Hive's ledge guard in Brody Ochre's base doing an excellent job as 2 more berry runners get in. So actually, 2 + 2 is doing really well here against this ledge guarding. There we go, another berry carrier again, and we have a kick in there. So 2 plus 2 is only 1. Okay, there we go, 1 berry away from taking it. And it looks like, but however, Brody Oker's hive is completely open. So who knows, but oh, it looks like we have one runner inside the base, gets shut down by the queen, and Blue's queen goes down. And there we go, Brody Oker manages to get their last berry in that last moment, and takes the game 2-0. Really impressive there, and we're going to get our next game started.
Meaningful choices on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue. Meaningful choices on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue.
All right, so here we go. Another match between two very strong teams. Meaningful choices on gold and Beauty and the Bees on blue. Right here we're looking at what is right now the best team in New York in Meaningful Choices. And best team maybe, perhaps? Yeah, certainly right now. And on blue we have what is easily probably the third strongest team in New York. Beauty and the Bees. Now, I don't think we have had we had a meeting between Beauty and the Bees and Brody Oker yet? Yes, at the very beginning. So right now, yeah, we're looking at Beauty and the Bees in third place. But if they can take down Meaningful Choices, that would be quite the upset, and it might even put them in first place. So right off the bat, though, Blue Queen goes down to some very aggressive maneuvering by the Gold Queen. Oh, and it goes down again from the Gold Abs. Oh, whoops, sorry, I've got the overlay up. And it looks like Gold wants to move the snail, but in fact, they might win with a military victory, and there they do. Yeah, very, very quick victory by Meaningful Choices. You can see the prowess, the strength of Brian Kang, the Gold Queen. Really difficult to deal with that kind of pressure. But like I said, Beauty and the Bees, a very strong team, a veteran team here in New York City, and so if anyone can do it, I think they can. So here we go. We're going to go into this second game of the best of three here on the night map. Again, a lot of threatening in the middle, and it looks like we have, I'm not sure. Right now we have Gold going Econ, but it's unclear to me what Blue is doing at the moment. It looks like they wanted to go Snail. Yeah, they're going Snail. Unfortunately, they haven't done a great job of getting a lot of military out, so it's very hard for them to hold that snail. And Brian, the Gold Queen, takes down both the Blue Queen and one of the Blue soldiers. Blue is really struggling to get into this, and yeah, they have been completely shut down. They're moving the snail now, but without any military out, that's not going to last very long. Blue has no gate control whatsoever at the moment. And so it's very, very, very hard for them right now. They're going to need some excellent moves to get back in it. Meaningful Choices is only 3 berries away from taking this game. Once again, they have Meaningful Choices has a vice grip on the gates. Now they're coming to clear out their hive as well. A berry runner gets in. Meaningful Choices is only 2 away. Blue Queen goes down. Blue Queen is on her last life. It's unclear what they can do at this point. They're getting on the snail, they're getting off the snail, but once again, they can't seem to get any kind of military out, and Meaningful Choices gets their last berry in and takes that game 2-0. Very, very, very strong showing. And we're going to move on to our next game between 2 plus 2 equals Hive and the Woodland Grouse. 2 plus 2 equals Hive on Gold, the Woodland Grouse on Blue.
Yes, Grouse! Yes, Grouse! Go Grouse! Woodland Grouse! Oh, Grouse!
All All right.
I think that's a grouse call. I just
That's
did.
a grouse call. Jonathan, a big woodland grouse fan.
Huge woodland grouse
Huge
fan.
woodland grouse fan. Woodland grouse.
Since the beginning.
Brand new team since the beginning, since earlier today, in fact. This is Woodland Grouse's first 5v5, and they've been showing some excellent moves. So really interesting to see this team come out of nowhere and have such a strong showing right off the bat. So excellent work there. Okay, so here we go. We have 2 + 2 = Hive on gold and the Woodland Grouse on blue. Right off the bat, it looks like both teams are going for Econ, with Econ moving a little bit faster for gold. Gold getting a speed worker on Econ, which has honestly, I think, slowed their Econ down more than anything else. That player, I think, still getting used to the kind of jumping you have to do when you're a speed worker. Oh, there we go. Gold Queen goes down, which means that Woodland Grouse, which has a huge military out at the moment, is one step. I think Woodland Grouse is basically deciding to do a military strategy. They are protecting their hive as if they're going Econ, but they only have one berry runner. Yeah, so we have some great gold berry running going on, getting in. They're moving their Econ forward. So if Woodland Grouse is going to get this military victory going, they need to do it now. Ooh, but Blue Queen goes down. Woodland Grouse's Queen goes down, which means that we're all tied up on Queen kills, and there's nothing else really going on. There's a sneaky snail going on, but it's not too sneaky. Oh! Queen goes down as she comes down to defend against this snail, and both queens now are down to their last life. Gold is still pushing Econ. I think that's the right move. They're only 3 away, and right now that snail is not moving for blue. Gold Abs doing an excellent job of keeping that snail stationary. Yeah, blue is just not having a great time getting this rolling again. They don't have any gates. They can't get any soldiers out to protect this, and so with a wide open hive, gold has 2 more berries, and that means that they are only 1 berry away from taking this. This is really, really tough for Woodland Grouse. Woodland Grouse needs to get something started, or they need to take out the Gold Queen. The Gold Queen is sandwiched there in the corner. We got a 50-50 battle, and gold comes out on top. All right, that means that 2 + 2 = Hive goes up 1. A thrilling match here. Go night map, everybody. A thrilling match there between 2 + 2 = Hive on gold and the Woodland Grouse on blue. Woodland Grouse's military strategy almost paying off. But yeah, just this last fight in the corner. And honestly, I think anyone could say that if with that Gold Queen not moving, blue was always going to lose that. I mean, blue would have to be pixel perfect in order to take that because they were coming up at the Gold Queen. All right, jumping into this next game between the Woodland Grouse and 2 + 2 = Hive. 2 + 2 = Hive, unclear what they're going for. They keep swarming the snail, but they have no soldiers out.
Yeah, I do think they were trying to go. I think they were trying to go snail. I do think they were trying to go snail, but it looks like they just got shut down pretty quickly. There.
Soldiers, they didn't like. They didn't even get
I don't think they had the presence of mind to get soldiers on that one.
just swarming.
Again, Woodland Grouse just going complete military, complete brawler. Yeah, down to Queen, losing the fight even though they're going complete military. Actually, it looks like both teams are going complete military. This has become complete melee here. Gold team controlling the map very well, and it looks like Woodland Grouse has started running berries, which is kind of strange. Yes, as like perhaps a secondary measure, a secondary strategy, they're now running berries, and actually doing a pretty good job. They got 3 in, but gold really controlling the center of the map and bullying the Queen. Queen fearless though, taking out warriors left and right. Blue Queen going for it. But getting himself into a lot of trouble. Blue trying to grab trying to grab the the snail again.
I don't need anyone else.
Now it looks like Blue has about half the berries in, but there's some good ledge guarding going on, except for ledge guard is not clearing the berry. Now they do.
Queen kill's tied up.
All right, Queen Kill tied up. Whoa! A fearless Blue Queen, a fearless, or perhaps suicidal. Oh! Crown scraping, and then getting attacked from above by a Gold Warrior. Will and Grouse defeated, unfortunately.
Plan B on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue.
And now we have a new team in Plan B against an established team, Beauty and the Bees.
Beauty and the Bees. Yeah.
Beauty and the Bees, helmed by Diego Garcia as their queen, had some trouble in the last game against Brian Kang from Meaningful Choices. Perhaps this is a chance at redemption for him and his team. Plan B. What's Plan B's record right now?
I don't know.
It reminds me of somebody.
Yeah, not a great night for Plan B. No wins yet. So this could be a chance for Beauty and the Bees to get their pride back. All right, the game started, and we've got some two econ runners, 3 econ runners from red team, 2 from blue team. Blue team got a warrior. They seem to be bullying around the gold's econ workers pretty well. Blue, 4 berries in, 2 for gold. But gold trying to work a sneaky snail, didn't really work. Blue got a warrior down there, busted it up. The gold workers having a really hard time. Plan B's workers having a really hard time getting in with the ledge guard and the bullying going on from Beauty and the Bees. Beauty and the Bees on their way to victory, but we got 2 dueling queens at the top of the map. And the gold queen does a tactical retreat, and it's not enough though. Gets closed in and gets taken down by Diego Garcia, the queen of Beauty and the Bees. Some could say he is the beauty of the Beauty and the Bees.
He's rocked!
And we're ready for the second game of the match. Beauty and the Bees on the right and Plan B on the left, gold. Everybody's going for the snail at first. And then we got some soldiers out. Wow, some brave snail riding, or suicidal snail riding. We have gold has a speed worker trying to get to the snail, but there's 2 soldiers there getting taken out pretty easily. And blue, Beauty and the Bees running berries very well. Have 5 in already, and also controlling the center of the map, controlling the gates, pretty much locking down the game. But we got the gold queen playing very bravely, taking gates away. Courageous queen now crown scraping. We've got some berries being run in on gold's side, Plan B, but they're taking up the lead. And it takes until now to get a worker down there. Plan B has got now the warrior who is doing some ledge guarding. But even with that, they only need 2 more. Blue needs 2 more to get an economic victory. Not a lot of fighting happening. We got a blue warrior chasing the gold queen, but the gold queen evades. And there he is. There he goes. Here's the last berry for Beauty and the Bees. and they have a pretty easy economic victory. So Beauty and the Beast takes it 2-0.
Brody Ochre on gold, Heroes of the Swarm on blue. Brody Ochre on gold, Heroes of the Swarm on blue.
No, it's not Heroes of the Swarm. It's
Oh, Bee Gees, never mind, Bee Gees, sorry. So confusing.
We said Bee Gees. Somebody else.
No, I know. This was it's the Bee Gees.
Our mistake. Our mistake.
Now we have the number 2 team in New York City, Brody Ochre, against a relatively new team, the Bee Gees. Not Heart of the Bee Gees. That was we heard that wrong. What is the Heart of the Bee Gees, really? Heart full of disco, heart full of love for the 70s.
All right, so here we go. After some confusion about the team names, we're jumping into this match between Brodeo on gold and the Bee Gees on blue. Right off the bat, we have Brodeo. Ooh, a kill there on the blue queen. Brody Ochre going a pretty strong econ strategy. With the same, I think the same strategy being employed for blue, but blue, yeah, we basically have a 2-2 against a 2-2 right now. However, gold has the slight lead, mostly I think because they have a much more active queen that's going up there and making sure the hive gets cleared as often as possible. That having been said, we have a lot of gate control right now for blue. As they try to get back into this game, and their hive is completely clear. Unfortunately, they're not capitalizing on that. There we go. Okay, some guards now coming back up. One blue player dropping down to do the snail, but I don't think that's going to last very long. No, not against a team like Brody Ochre. Brody Ochre has a lot of experience, and they're not going to have a snail snuck in on them. Oh, blue queen goes down again, and a blue soldier goes down, which means that 2 berry runners come in, and that means that Brody Ochre right now is only 1 berry away from taking this. Blue queen coming over to help out, but gold workers coming in, and that means that Brody Ochre takes this first game with an economic victory.
So if there's any kind of Swiss going on here.
All right, so we're moving on now to the night map. Here between Brody Ochre on gold and Bee Gees on blue. Let's see how these two teams, both teams thinking very hard. All right, here we go. Both of them tapping in, and we're going to move into this next match between Brody Ochre on gold and Bee Gees on blue. Here we go, Brody Ochre going for econ, what they've been doing all night. Let's see if Bee Gees can put up a little bit more of a fight than they could last time. Ooh, blue queen goes down, which means that there's a lot more pressure now. Blue trying to move the snail, but again, they don't have the military out to do it. I don't quite understand these snail moves where there are no soldiers out. You really need overwhelming military dominance in order to make the snail work at all. Brody Ochre only 3 berries away from taking this game. 1 berry coming in for them. We got the blue queen guarding. She goes down. Another berry comes in. And this looks like it's going to be an easy win for Brody Oker as the last berry comes in, and they take an economic victory. All right, congratulations to them. Let's move on to our next match.
Meaningful choices on gold, Heroes of the Swarm on blue.
All right. All right, so here we have Meaningful Choices on gold, Heroes of the Swarm on blue. Meaningful Choices, far and away our most dominant team here in New York. And Heroes of the Swarm is a relatively new group, a group of some free agents, some not. Let's see though if they can pull something out here in this matchup. Anytime you have a very, very experienced team going up an inexperienced team, it's really a chance for the inexperienced team to take notes, to try things. You can learn a lot by playing against someone who's much better at you than a game, and that's what they should. That's how they should approach this. Ooh, a kill on the queen right off the bat as Brian Kang goes into attack mode, and it looks like blue. Ooh, a kill on Brian though there as queen kills are all tied up, and it looks like blue is going econ, but gold has decided to push to just push military. It seems like they just want to take this in an all-out brawl. So far, they're not doing a great job of it, however. Queen kills are tied up, and berries are moving. Oh, blue queen goes down again, though. And so blue queen now on her last life as gold soldiers start swarming her. And there we go, a dive from Brian. Takes out the queen for Heroes of the Swarm. And they take that game very quickly. A strong military push. Meaningful Choices really feeling themselves here tonight, showing off just how strong they are. All right, here we go into game 2 on the night map, and right off the bat we have gold going for snail while blue pushes econ. Gold, however, abandons the snail. Blue doing an excellent job, actually, of keeping the snail slowed down with at least a little bit of military out, but now it looks like Gold's military has moved into position, taking out the blue queen, and that snail is moving very, very quickly. Blue doing their best to run berries in and get some military out, but unfortunately they're getting chased off almost every time. Ooh, and a pincer there by Gold takes out the blue queen yet again, and yeah, this gold snail is moving basically unabated. Nearing the net now. This looks like it's going to be another quick win for Meaningful Choices. Snail almost there, and there we go. Oh, but it ends up being a military victory after a long dive from the blue queen. But Meaningful Choices still takes it 2-0. Impressive showing there by Meaningful Choices. And we're going to start our next game. All right, BG's on gold, Plan B on blue. All right, our next game is going to be between the BG's on gold up against Plan B on blue. Both of these two teams relatively unexperienced, both made of free agents, new to the game tonight, so this should be a really fun game between these two teams who haven't gotten as much practice as some of our other teams, but they might surprise us. I will say that so far tonight, what we have seen are some very, very strong moves from the queen from BG's. She's very aggressive. But she knows how to bob and weave in and out of danger. So it's going to be really interesting to see how she plays this one out. Right off the bat, it looks like blue is going for econ while while BG's, well, it's unclear what BG's is doing. They seem like they might have been going for econ, but now, there we go. Okay, so they're getting a little bit of econ started. The snail has moved a little. It's unclear actually what's going on at all in this game. Oh, there we go. Blue queen goes down. Plan B's queen goes down as BG's catches up in econ. And yeah, the snail now, BG's now moving the snail back. Once again, we see the really a lot of aggression and a lot of skill from the relatively new queen from BG's. She's doing an excellent job of controlling the gates, an excellent job of clearing out soldiers when she needs to, and it's allowed her team, which seemed a little bit out of a loss at the beginning, to get back into this game. And there we go, blue queen goes down again, this time to a blue soldier. And it looks like BG's is back in this game and gaining control of it to boot. Yeah, so we have a gold hive that's completely unguarded. Workers coming in. Blue has done an okay job of moving. Oh, but there we go. The soldier manages to find the blue queen and take her out, which means that BG's is going up 1-0 in this match with Plan B. Really impressive moves there by BG's. Great stuff.
I don't think we have a wine opener. We just have a bottle opener.
Okay, so people behind me are discussing how to open a wine bottle with their shoes. This can only end poorly. I'm almost certain it could only end poorly. All right, we're jumping into our next match here between BG's on gold and Plan B on blue. Last game, we saw a lot of great control from the BG's queen. Let's see what we're gonna get out of this really very talented new team this time. It looks like gold is pushing snail, speed snail at the moment, but unfortunately the speed rider dies. Gold is doing the right thing. They have a lot of military presence around that snail, making sure that it keeps moving. Right now, Plan B not doing really anything to counter it other than to constantly sacrifice in front of it. They're not really moving any econ of their own. It looks like maybe they had thought about... oh, there we go. Gold Queen goes down, and that means that blue has a very strong military presence, and they're going to start moving that snail back. Gold Queen back in the fray, however, going to try to threaten this snail and take it back. But there's a lot of blue military around there. Ooh, 2 soldiers go down, though, and that means, 3 soldiers. So blue has no military out anymore, and that means that gold is able to take control of the snail again. Rider dies very quickly, but again, they still have the overwhelming military presence around this snail, and that's going to allow them to hopefully get control of it again and start pushing it, but that hasn't been the case. The rider has not appeared. Here we go. We have Waffles coming up. This is probably their rider. Okay, Stripes gets on, but immediately goes down. So Gold struggling really to control the snail as well as they did in the beginning, and maybe it looks like a couple of workers grabbing berries. Maybe they've decided to transition into econ. Since there doesn't seem to be much pushback against that. Gold Queen, excellent moves there, clearing out a lot of that military, doing their best to slow this down. Oh, but a gold soldier that comes out immediately dies. And there's a ton of blue military out. The snail is moving. It's up to gold now to get something working. All right, there we go. Gold takes out the blue queen. And they look like they've stopped moving econ as much. Yeah, the blue snail is just too close, and it looks like the snail is going to make it in. And that means that That means that this series is all tied up. BG's 1, Plan B 1. Excellent game there between those two teams. Okay, here we go. We're going to go into our third game here between the BG's on Gold and Plan B, and I'm going to hand it back to Jonathan Zungri.
All right, we got two evenly matched teams going on here, the BG's and Plan B. Plan B with haven't won a match yet, huh? Has the BG's won a match yet? What's the standings right now? Are they?
Plan B is not
Plan B has not won a match yet.
BG's is in 7th place.
BG's, how many have they won a match? The BG's? Yeah, they have won a match. Okay. All right, so this is an opportunity for Plan B to maybe get a win, and the BG's to improve their standings here. Oh, right off the bat, the BG's getting 2 warriors, occupying the center of the map. What do we got? Oh, some standoffs going on here. Some gold workers trying to get in. We got a speed gold worker who's trying to juke their way in, but okay. Oh, so speed worker now turns into a speed warrior. Going to try to cause some havoc. What do we got? We got a courageous speed worker confronting the blue queen, but the blue queen taking them out. And we got a sneaky snail, well, perhaps not so sneaky on the bottom here, but fast. Is that a speed snail or is that a regular snail? Oh, well, it doesn't matter anymore. It's a dead snail. It's a dead worker. Got some amazing in-flight battles going on here. It's a really aggressive match here. It's a very fighty match. But Gold doing a good job of kind of controlling the center. There you go. A warrior, gold warrior taking out the blue queen. Blue queen is down to his last life, and I kind of don't think that he's into being conservative. That's his Julian, NYU Game Center student Julian, who is not a wallflower when it comes to playing queen. Oh! Death from above from the gold queen. That was rough. Is that Felicia? Is that Felicia? Felicia from the BG's taking out Julian from Plan B to pick up their win.
All right, Beauty and the Bees on Gold, Heroes of the Swarm on Blue.
Ooh, we've got a fantastic match coming up. Beauty and the Bees on Gold, Heroes of the Swarm on Blue. These are two pretty evenly matched teams. It'll be fun to see who comes out on top here. Beauty and the Bees, probably the 3rd best team in New York City right now. Heroes of the Swarm, a newer team, but with some veterans on there. Whoa, what? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Are they all to do this? They're subbing in people? Oh. Beauty, Heroes of the Swarm trying to sub in members, trying to sub in members from Meaningful Choices, trying to pick some ringers, some pinch hitters. Okay, it was a joke. They're not actually doing it. They're not actually drafting people from Meaningful Choices. They're going to play with their original squad. So we've got the 3rd best team in New York City in Beauty and the Bees against Heroes of the Swarm, not the Storm. There's no storm involved. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's the Swarm, banging in 2 berries. We got Gold banging in 3. And here's the Swarm, Michael Consoli, their queen, getting taken out, down 1. And Diego Garcia, killed by a blue warrior after trying to take some of those Iron Maidens, but it looks like Gold is really pushing those berries, but it seems like Blue now is able to keep them out of their hive and nullify them in that way. We're down to 2 queens. Oh, but an amazing jump by a Gold worker, and now the hive is completely open. They only need 3 more berries left. They've taken a commanding lead on that. And Gold Queen, Diego Garcia, doing a good job at killing workers before they can turn into soldiers on the blue side. Blue, to their own credit, doing a pretty good job at getting around their ledge guard. But Gold just commanding the hive, just reclaiming their house, saying, get out of my house, and here it goes. Oh, the last berry in for Gold. Beauty and the Beast, Bees. Beauty and the Beast takes it with an economic victory. Thus far, it seems like Killer Queen is a little more like boxing and less like tennis, in that the favorites usually win. For now. We'll see.
Kickstarter tournament next week. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, the Kickstarter tournament next week is like Enter the Dragon. Who knows? There's so many wild variables. Who knows who's going to win that thing? Whoa! Oh, your phone fell down. Okay. Gold controlling all of the maidens. One of the ways to see who's winning a Killer Queen match is to see who's controlling the maidens. What color are the maidens? That's the little steel chambers that the workers go into to turn into speed workers or warriors or speed warriors. And if they are blue, that means that the blue team is winning. If they're gold, that means the gold team's winning. And right now it looks like Gold is pretty much controlling every aspect of the match. Really close to an economic victory. Blue hasn't done much to stop them from getting an economic victory. And here we go. Can the gold team get a worker in? Michael Console from the blue team. Heroes of the Swarm doing a good job of keeping them out. But now they're blue worker desperately trying to keep that guy out, to keep that worker out, but he gets it in there. An economic victory for Beauty and the Bees. 2 and out.
Brody Oker on gold, Full Snail University on blue.
Wow, all right, time to fight.
Brody Oker?
All right, so I'm going to let this game run because we're all going to go up and play. Unless Brian Kang, you want to cast? It's not a terrible idea. It's better than silence. Brian, better than silence Kang here.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Go, Brian. Show them what you're working with. Show emotion, excitement, just like the NBA guy.
Hey guys, Brian from Meaningful Choices. Charles is coaching again, so I guess I'll fill in for him, as I guess you guys heard.
Brian is
oh my god. Stop, guys, stop. Oh god. So anyway. Oh my god. Actually, you can do this. You can do this. You are much better at this. You already. Yeah, so Brian better than silence. Casting right now. Blue's taking a long time to talk things over. And let's see, some background info on Full Snail. Andrew, super aggressive, not very good at gate control. He's acknowledged it, so don't take it up with him. Looks like they're talking about going snail, so we'll see. And if Mediocre tries to do something other than berry running, which they like to do with I don't know, not competitive teams, then we'll see if they do that too. Anyway, the match is getting started. Both queens look like they're going to the middle, and they're just bouncing around in the middle. Oh, blue queen just tried to dive, and like I said, he plays really aggressive. And now he's going down to the snail. Yeah, they are going snail, and oh, he got taken out. Blue queen got taken out, and gold is just putting in berries. He's just running berries. And they have no military. Blue has no military. They should not be going snail right now. They need some military to cover that. Ooh, gold queen goes down. Nice dive from the blue queen. And now Andrew's actually doing some gate control, which I almost never see, and defending his gates. Grabbing that gate to try to get some military and push some snail. Although it looks like he's trying to bait the gold queen. Not really sure what's happening here. Yeah, so blue finally gets the military out, but gold is guarding the snail really hard. And oh, the warrior bump! Oh, gold queen goes down. Two quit. Fine, I'll read the comments. I don't know where the comments are. I can't see it. So sorry guys. There's no dialogue here. It's just me. All right. So anyway, back to the game. Blue is finally ledge guarding because they got warriors. Oh, it looks like they're full warrior right now, and they're challenging the queen because she's on her last life. That blue soldier over on the right gate. Oh, blue queen goes down on her last life as well. And there's only one blue military left. And up, gold takes it with that econ. Nice clearing out on the ledge guard. So that's Mediocre 1, Full Snail 0. I will try to find the comments here. I can't really... I have no idea how to work this. It's just me filling in better than silence. Tell a joke. Why you gotta be like that? A lot of people are whispering that I should dig at Chicago, but no, we're better than that, so it's all good. Yeah, I don't need to stoop to that level. Alright, so we're getting started again. Looks like blue talked it over. Let's see if they do econ, because Snail didn't really do anything for them that time. Although their military weren't very coordinated, so maybe they can adjust. We'll see. Alright, blue gets the center gate. Gold Queen is challenging it. Oh, stops the warrior from coming out center gate. And gold is running econ. Blue looks like they're getting speed. No, blue looks like they're running econ as well. No, they're going snail. They're going snail. And gold. Ooh, gold queen goes down. Nice move from the warrior and queen there. Blue really needs to ledge guard. Oh, the queen can eat. Oh, nope. So gold juking out the blue queen, living there from what looks like an obvious trap. Yeah, and blue looks like they're trying to go snail more, but gold is shutting that down pretty well. Whereas gold is they just keep getting econ. And yeah, gold now has more military than blue. They're about to be tied. And the blue workers look like they're just running around, just really confused. They should probably be trying to go military, but they're not. Blue finally gets a ledge guard. Blue waffles. Blue queen getting some gates. Oh, gets killed. And gold has full gate control, and they only need 4 more to win. Blue looks like has 1 berry in econ for I don't know why. But they do have a speed worker up, so they're gonna try and run that snail in a bit more. Gold has 2 left. 2 left for econ. And there's no ledge guard currently, so they might have this in the bag. Although the blue queen stops the econ there, and then grabs a gate. Yeah, gold just pushing. Oh, all gold military is just around that snail, just stopping it. Just. Although I feel like one of the gold mil should be chasing the blue queen, which we see a little bit of play over here on the bottom left gate. And blue now has 2 ledge guards, but there's 2. Oh, the queen comes in and they clear out those ledge guards. And oh, blue queen kills almost everybody. Nicely done, Andrew, on the blue side. And trying to ledge guard. She's probably gonna die here. Oh, nice move. But blue's win condition. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Gold just wins on econ. So Mediocre takes it 2-0. This has been Brian, Better Than Silence Kang, signing off.
It's been Brian Kang.
Better Than Silence. Or is it?
All right, meaningful choices on gold, the woodland grouse on blue.
I love you guys.
We lost gate control at the very end. We're really quick.
Killed the queen. Both queens.
Was the queen down, huh?
I think we were even on the queen in both. I think both of them, and we had a pretty good snail going at the end. We just lost control of the gates and couldn't pump out enough warriors. Does anybody comment
Okay, we've got Meaningful Choices on gold, the Woodland Grouse on blue. Meaningful Choice is the #1 team in NYC right now. Woodland Grouse, the plucky challenger. And it's off, night map for the second match. Meaningful Choices going 4 berries in right off the bat, like a well-oiled machine. I think they're still doing that. I think they're just going to econ as fast as they can. I think they're practicing econ for next Thursday against Chicago. Meaningful Choices needs 3 more berries, and that would be it. 2 more berries, and I think this game is over already. Meaningful Choices competing with each other to see who can get the most berries in on their side of the team. That was fast. 2-0 for Meaningful Choices.
Plan B on gold, Heroes of the Swarm on blue.
Charles, where's the chat? Oh, okay, because they were yelling at me. They were like, look at the chat, look at the chat.
I had the overlay on.
Oh, okay.
Not either of these.
Yeah, definitely.
Who's this is Plan B and Heroes of the Swarm, right? So on gold we've got Plan B, and on blue we've got Heroes of the Swarm. Plan B have not gotten a victory yet today, I don't believe. And Heroes of the Swarm, helmed by Michael Console. They have. So we've got 2 pretty evenly matched teams here, one with 1 victory and another with 0 victories. What do we got here? We got blue running berries, Heroes of the Swarm running berries, and then gold trying to ledge guard. Ledge guarding from that second step, which is kind of unusual, huh? Maybe it's effective, I don't know. Yeah, maybe just as good. Although we'll see. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, gold. Plan B with 2 ledge guards. 3 soldiers to cause some trouble up there. And now, oh, the gold soldier goes down and gets a blue queen kill. Actually, Plan B doing some good match control here. Good board control. 1 soldier up top for gold, doing a good job of getting a bunch of kills. But blue, they're running the snail, they're doing econ. It seems like Plan B is just trying to be defensive in this match, and they're not concentrating on any kind of offense except for 1 worker that's running berries, and it just might not work out for him. It looks like, blue had a speed worker that they were going to go down to move the snail with, but then once they hopped onto the snail, they didn't have any soldiers to support him and got easily killed. And it looks like blue workers are still faithfully gathering berries, bringing them up to the top. And the blue and the gold queen are both down to 1 life each, so this match could be decided very quickly if someone gets a kill on either queen, but they're both, because they only have 1 life, they're both playing it very safe. And, oh, except for blue now going into the fray, and like we saw, blue team, Heroes of the Swarm, winning the match with a military victory, getting a kill on the gold queen.
No, you guys are much better with Alex. Go. Just leave us alone. We're on a honeymoon stage.
Okay, we got the second match here between these 2 evenly matched teams with Plan B on gold and Heroes of the Swarm on blue. On the night map, if Heroes of the Swarm can get another victory here, they will win this match, increasing their record to 2 wins. Oh, some amazing head bouncing Super Mario action. Got a speed worker jumping on the head of the queen there. But then failing to get the berry into the hive. Oh, gold queen taken out by a blue soldier. That makes it so that both teams now have 2 queens left. Blue doing a good job. Here's the Swarm doing a good job of controlling the center of the map. And Blue taking out that gold queen because of all that pressure. They've got, oh, there we go. A great strategy by Heroes of the Swarm, really. Full military strategy. 3 soldiers, 1 queen, all going after the queen at the same time. And the gold queen, Julian just couldn't stand up to it, unfortunately. Everybody being very civil after the match, shaking hands, saying good game. It's time for Full Snail University!
Alright, hey!
Hey everybody, it's me, Julian. I just took over the feed. I don't really know how this works. Looks like we've got 2 + 2 = Hive versus Full Snail University. I feel like 2 + 2 = Hive is a name with like a lot of levels. Too many levels if you ask me. So we've got the day map here. Is that 2 + 2 = Hive on gold and Full Snail University on blue? Is that correct?
That is correct.
Great. Mauricio just confirmed that that is correct. Full Snail University is taking too long to decide what they're going to do, but we're finally started. Both sides have taken their speed gate. That's a fundamental thing. A lot of people don't do that. I don't understand why. Blue takes the middle. Looks like gold is going it looks like they were doing econ, but perhaps not. They took speed, or perhaps their econ opening just got totally wrecked right in the first couple seconds. Sucks to be you, gold. Blue has taken this speed snail and is zipping on over towards the gate. A guard just came by to chase him off, but we all know that never works. Gold has gotten 2 berries in, 3 berries in now, but Blue is back on the snail. If Blue could get some defense on the snail, they might be doing okay, but they just simply can't. They can't seem to pull that off. Despite their early failures to do well, Gold has gotten a fair number of berries in. Blue is ledge guarding with their queen, which is the worst thing anyone can ever do. I have strong opinions about Killer Queen. I don't think you should ever put your queen up at the ledge guard. Never, ever. So bad. But Gold is doing quite well, but look out, down there in the corner. Blue is just moving right along. Has Gold forgotten all about it? I think they might have. Gold is but 3 berries away, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. I'm calling this game now for Blue. I haven't even mentioned the fact that Gold has lost to 2 queens. Doesn't matter. Blue takes it with a snail victory, which we can all acknowledge is the best kind of victory. If Chicago's listening, I can't see your comments, but the important thing to remember is that snail victory is the best kind of victory. Now we have a night match. Night match. We've got this new night map. I like it very much. It's very exciting.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was just checking to see if anyone made any comments. Doesn't seem like anyone has. Hi, Alexander Bevier. How's it going? Once again, Blue is taking too long to decide what their strategy is. This game is called Killer Queen, not let's waste everyone's time. Press the button to start the game, Killer Queen. That's what I'm saying. Come on, Full Snail University. Get your head in the game. All right, finally we have started. Blue has both sides have put 3 workers on the bottom and 1 worker on the top. Looks like they're both going to become warriors. Not a bad strategy. Blue has taken the snail again. And it looks like Gold is also, again, going for Econ. No changes there. Blue is doing, Gold that is doing much better this time than they did last time in terms of their early Econ position. Gold Queen just died. That's too bad for Gold. Blue is camping out on the snail. They have it well protected. Too bad they don't appear to have any workers to use it. Here comes one, but being chased off by a Gold Warrior. Can he make it? Can't. No, doesn't look like he can. Too bad. Missed the snail. Overshot. Some people are being a speed warrior, being a speed worker is not as easy as it might appear. Gold appears to be doing very well in their econ. They need only 4 berries. They're being ledge guarded, but look at that guy just walk right past him, right in. The ledge guard knows to send those berries away. That's a newbie mistake, which some people still fall for. Berries flying everywhere. Once again, Blue can't seem to get anyone actually on the snail in an attempt to win it. Meanwhile, Gold Queen running all around trying to get some gates. Gold currently controls all the gates. It's pretty impressive given their queen has only 1 life. If I was their queen, I would be more circumspect, but then again, I'm not a very good queen. Gold needs only 2 berries, and there's one, and oh, that poor worker dies. And Blue takes it with snail again, the best kind of victory. And 2 + 2 = hive, or one of the 2 wins, the one that was Blue. Thank you very much. I'm giving it back to Charles now.
All right. Brody Ochre on Gold, the Woodland Grouse on Blue. Brody Ochre on Gold, the Woodland Grouse on Blue.
All right, here we go into our second to last match of the night between Brody Ochre on Gold and the Woodland Grouse on Blue.
Game up, game up.
Okay, so it's been an exciting night, a lot of ups and downs, and these 2 teams are jumping in. One more after this. One more after this, and then the honor match. Okay, so right off the bat, it looks like we have Brody Ochre going econ. I think they've gone econ basically every single game this tournament. The Woodland Grouse is also pushing econ, although they're having a little bit more trouble keeping control of the gates. Although they're doing something as well. Although they need a ledge guard, they really need to have a ledge guard against this Brody Ochre econ, which is moving very, very quickly. Yeah, they are already only 4 berries away from winning. The Woodland Grouse is moving the snail, but that gets shut down there. And the Woodland Grouse's queen goes down. Brody Ochre bringing a berry in. They only need 2 more berries in order to take this. This looks like it's going to be a very, very quick win from Brody Ochre. Here comes the last berry, in fact. And there we go, econ win. Ooh, no, military victory there for Brody Ochre over the Woodland Grouse. The Woodland Grouse, one of our more exciting teams, or newer teams, but very exciting. And so it's fun to see them here against a very experienced team in Brody Ochre. See what kind of moves they have. All right, jumping into this next map in this best of 3. Once again, ooh, a long bounce in there, and Brody Ochre gets a very, very lucky long bounce. giving them, now they have 5 berries in. Oh no, the snail has fallen through the rope. The snail, oh again, oh yeah, there we go. The snail's been rescued. So once again, we have a problem with the woodland grouse not guarding against Brody Oker's Econ at all, which means that, again, it's moving very, very quickly. At the same time, it's unclear what the grouse is going for themselves. They seem to be struggling to cohere around a strategy. And there we go. A very quick win there by Brody Oker against the Woodland Grouse. And we're going to go into our next match, the last match of the night between Meaningful Choices and the Bee Gees.
Meaningful Choices on gold, Bee Gees on blue. Meaningful Choices on gold, Bee Gees on blue.
Okay, so
no, it's not a round robin. It's people played roughly how many other people who had won and lost about the same amount of games, unless you were up at the top and you play the other, right? Like, so if you lose a lot, you're never gonna play the best team. But if you're in the middle of the pack, you have a lower chance of playing the best team.
So there's only one team you don't like.
Yeah.
Look at the number.
Yeah, I think that's how it worked out. Yeah, it's not necessarily true, but
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I don't understand Swiss, but it's definitely
Thank God for this website.
yeah, it's definitely fewer games than if we had actually played a round robin. So.
okay, here we go. We have Meaningful Choices against the Bee Gees. Meaningful Choices doing their regular bullying. There we go. Very quick victory there for Meaningful Choices. Meaningful Choices cackling at their win. They're so pleased with themselves. All right, we're going into the night map now between these two teams. Meaningful Choices on gold and the Bee Gees on blue. All right, this time Meaningful Choices going for Econ and no soldiers. That's their plan. They're going four workers, and it looks like it's working out for them. They need one more round. So far, none of their workers have died. There we go, one finally goes down. However, they're only 2 berries away from taking it. And that means, yeah, there we go. Another very, very quick victory from Meaningful Choices. And that means that we're at the end of our Swiss tournament, and we're going to move on to the honor match.
Which means that we're going to have our honor match. Before we get to that, I just want to mention there will not be a 5v5 next Friday because there's going to be a tournament at Kickstarter. Hopefully all of you will be there. I think Chicago's sending a team, Kickstarter's in a team.
Is that going to be here or at the Kickstarter office?
That's at the Kickstarter.
I'm pointing that direction. I don't know.
It's not that way. I mean, I was going to say literally. It's that way.
It's northeast. So I hope to see you all there.
It's on Thursday night instead of Friday, right?
It's Thursday night, yes, the 23rd. It's not Friday night. It's Thursday night next week. Or no,
I get there like super
all right.
late.
So as is tradition, the winner of our tournament gets to choose what they want to do with the money. If they want to take it or let it ride, or actually not let it ride, donate it to the tournament fund.
so that we can have a big money pot tournament at some point.
Going to charity.
That means our second place team, Brody Oker, can protect the money for the tournament fund if they win an honor match, which is a best of 7.
Wait, I said we donated.
All right, so he's donated. A heart of gold. That's what I have. All right, between Meaningful Choices on gold and Brody Oker on blue. Best of 7. Oh, man. More like a crush.